Hello, dear students. Today's lesson is about workbook exercises and cross-curricular topics. So, let's have a look at this word map. What about free time? Let's talk about free time. Maybe when we talk about free time, we actually say the place where we go. So it can be a mall, an amusement park, cinema, rink, or water parks. And what about sports? It's ice hockey, fishing, snorkeling, body surfing, and boating. And what about some other activities you can include at the list of free time activities? Maybe you can do some shopping, and you can play board games, you can dance, you can ride scooters, and maybe you can read. So these are some of the activities we do in our free time and places we go. So let's read something interesting about George's blog. Around the world is the topic, and George has written something for us to read. Here in Canada, we have long, cold winters with lots of snow, but I don't really mind. In my free time, I'd rather go to the mall with my friends and hang out than stay at home. West Edmonton Mall is just great. There is so much to do there. The mall has a huge amusement park, and I really like going to the indoor water park. Sometimes we go shopping or to the cinema. After school, my mates and I often play ice hockey at the local rink. Hockey is our national sport. You know, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so what do you think about George's blog? He wrote something for us about the places he likes to visit and how he passes his free time. Now, let's answer some questions about the text we read together before. What are winters like in Edmonton? George has told that winters in Edmonton are long and cold with lots of snow. What does George do in his free time? George told us that he goes to the amusement park and the indoor water park at the West Edmonton Mall, and he hangs out with his friends. He also goes shopping or to the cinema, and he plays ice hockey. Let's complete the sentences with the verbs in the correct form. So we have the verbs given here, and we're going to put them at the right sentence in the right form. So, hang out, look after, let in, spend, and make. Let's read the sentences one by one. Girls in ancient Egypt cooked and looked after the home. This is the right verb. It's a phrasal verb. You see? Look after, and we put it at the right form, looked after, in the past. This room is quite dark. The small window doesn't let in a lot of light. So, we have the verb let in. It's a phrasal verb. Bill has a busy life, but he always makes time to relax. Okay, so we have the verb make. I love to hang out with my friends at the mall at weekends. So, the right phrasal verb is hang out. And the last one is Susan spends a lot of her free time playing computer games and watching TV. So, the right verb is spends. So, I think you did the same at your exercise. So let's pass to some everyday English expressions. We are going to use the sentences to complete the dialogue. and one sentence doesn't match. So, let's read the sentences together and then complete the dialogue. One more question. That's perfect. Is it far from here? What can I do for you? Oh, and do you know when there is a bank? Let's read the dialogue together and complete with the right phrases. Greg and Jane. Hi, could you help me, please? Of course. What can I do for you? I'm looking for the shopping mall. Turn left at the traffic lights and go straight on. Is it far from here? No, it is about 2 kilometers away. Great. Oh, and do you know where there is a bank? I think there is one at the crossroads. That's perfect. Thanks very much. So, what are the expressions we used? What can I do for you? At the first sentence, that was empty. Is it far from here? At the second one. At the third one, we replaced with oh, and do you know where there is a bank? And the fourth one, that's perfect. Let's pass your homework for next time. So, I have some questions for you. What do you do in your free time? And where do you go? Who with? Write some sentences about it. That is all for today's lesson. Thank you for your attention.